G'day, it's Jason here from In Search of Australia. I'm out here at the crack of dawn in sunny Corner State Forest, and I'm here to try for just gold this time. Thanks to all those subscribers, and I hope that this video is exactly what you're after. Looking at the mineral map from forestry, Sunny Corner has a number of deposits of gold. When you click on these little triangles, it tells you where they are. So Mitchell's Creek has a deposit there. Scott's Creek has a deposit there. And then Mitchell's Creek also has a deposit there. So I'm aiming sort of to go between those three deposits. So having a look at the river, I can see that it comes down to bedrock here. There's crevices. I would say people have actually dug into these, but there's still bits in here, so I'm going to give this crevice a try. And then as we look down the river there, you'll see that it flows along here over a few more bits of bedrock with crevices, but there's this area to the right there where there's still water and a whole lot of large stones deposited over here. So I'm going to see whether any gold's been deposited under these stones. So I started digging into the crevice here, and you can see here that it's going a bit grey, so that's a darker, siltier, muddy layer, which is sort of what I want. What I'm going to do is go down into there. Oops, missed it that time. So I'm going to use this. Ready? There again, a bit darker there. That's very promising. So if you happen to be digging in soil, like on the bank, you want to get down to this layer, and usually this becomes even thicker and siltier and more like clay, and the gold will usually sit on the top of it. Digging out that crevice, classified at least. I highly doubt there's nuggets. So you can see that's quite a lot to pan. So instead, I'll go to my sluice. So you can see with the sluice here, I've built a bit of a dam. That's just to speed up the pace of the sluice. Now I don't want to lose anything, so straight over the top. That should be enough. I'll just let that run a little bit. So what I've found is someone digging away in here, and I had a little look, and there's some of these heavy river rocks here. So I'm wondering whether this is an old riverbed. I'm just going to try and get down to the grey clay. And maybe even bedrock. Yep, I can feel it. In areas like this, you really need to find new spots, because I went to every crevice in the creek and all but one was completely dug out. Thought I'd use the turbo sluice for this one. This is out of the place where people were digging, and so the way it works is you swirl it clockwise at first, and you'll notice all of my concentrate goes into the middle. Then counterclockwise, and you'll probably find that all of this here is light and the heavy stuff is sitting inside this, but still treat it the same way. Okay, clockwise, counterclockwise, take all that bit off, clockwise again, counterclockwise. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Let's see if I can spot any gold in the middle. Oh yes, I can. So there's quite a few flakes there, all up here. That's a good spot. I might go for a serious dig in that one. I cleaned out this crevice here. I was surprised that no one had really gone into it. There's probably still a little bit in there, but it was actually quite successful. Not as successful as the crevice up on the side of the bank though. That was getting me very large flakes of gold compared to here. You're really spoilt for choice where you can look for gold here. Whether it's in the wash from an old bank that's grown over and no one's probably done anything with, to potentially old riverbeds up on the side of here. It'd be definitely worth coming back and trying a few different places. So I've tried a number of areas around Sunny Corner in terms of Mitchell Creek, I believe it is, and I found the most successful areas are in fact the crevices, and in saying that, it's the crevices that are up a little higher than the river itself. So a lot of people have gone straight for the river, whereas I went for this area over here. Along the edge here, there's the water level down there, and a lot of crevices that have been dug out in the riverbed, and also showing up over here. I found that there was this crevice up higher, which I followed a little bit. Had a thick silty clay in it, but then it had spots that I could dig out normal gravel. So there's quite a lot of gold, I guess, here in Sunny Corner. I've only tried probably about 3 different spots, but that's a very clear indicator that it's here. And some of the flakes are quite nice sized. Some very brave wildlife here. I was reading up about Sunny Corner, and there was some interesting things on prospecting forums. So a lot of prospectors say don't show where places are, so I've told you generally where I went. I don't really need you to come to here specifically, because I believe that if you followed what I did anywhere on Mitchell's Creek, you'll have some luck. These are public places, and it's not exclusive for those people who are part of those forums. So I hope you look after the place when you come here. I filled in my hole and I don't leave any rubbish. I pick up rubbish if I find it too. We want to make sure that we can keep doing these sorts of activities.